Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? How is the Saturday? How is day 3 of the new year? Hope it's treating everybody awesome. I am fully aware that the music is overtaking me. Give it 8 seconds and we can wrap this thing up and get started on our adventure. Wow! It's starting soon. Oh, goodness. I didn't realize it had a starting soon thing after that. Oh, Gorp. Hi, Ryad. Hello. Oh, buttons. Oh, buttons. Okay. We're doing trees, guys. We're doing trees, and we need music. Hang on. I had it set up so I could see it, but, I flub up things. I am 100% going for the eating food. You're banning eating food right off the bat, Rift? Thank you, I think. I think that's a thank you. Let me make sure that I'm not being overtaken by the music. I am not being overtaken by the music. But I am going to turn it down on my end because it is loud for me. And I don't want to be screaming over the, the music the whole entire time. Tango cough? Yeah, I think this cough is going to be here for a while. It's just going to be, the way of the world, you know? It's just going to be how it goes. But yeah, we're doing trees, more trees. Water, you might have been a little right about needing to chop more trees. Because we do not have that much wood left. Even after just doing a little bit of trees, we don't have that much wood left. Alligator axe. Okay, hang on. I have to run all the way back to that main base for that. Okay. Sidetrack, guys. No progress to be seen here. Just sidetracking. I do really like the music. I appreciate the suggestion of electric swing. I think that's what we're gonna end up being, or having as the background music for the foreseeable future, because it's really good. It's really hype. But hey, we're on day 3 of streaming in a row. Can we make it through all of January streaming every day? We'll see. It totally depends on how I feel tomorrow after church, if I'm going to be streaming or not. But I do want to try to attempt to stream every day. Did I eat? I forgot that I wasn't allowed to eat food. We're gonna put that away. Habit, force of habit. I was banned from eating food. That means it's restarting. I didn't even get 2 minutes of not eating food before I ate more food. So we need the axe to alligator. I feel like all of my tools are going to be alligator as soon as Ryad gets here. I fully expect my stuff to be renamed to alligator. At least I have to have one tool that's named alligator. These deserve a refund? No, I just have to, I basically restart the counter. So instead of it waiting for it to say that was done 2 minutes ago, I have to wait until it says that it's been done, or I have to wait until it says it's been 7 minutes. Yeah, I just restart the counter. I'm really good at remembering. No, I only get to watch a little bit before grind weekend. What? What's that, Water? Am I missing something? Electric Swing is always great music. Yeah, it is. It is great. It's hype music without it being, like, too invasive, I guess. So I kind of want to make this one a little taller, to be honest. We can actually go through the center of it. This corner. I mean, I could rename things to alligator, make you walk back and forth all the time. Oh my gosh. Wait, Rad, how many dino nuggets do you have? How many dino nuggets do you have? It's like it's band music, which is why I like it. Fair enough. I'm gonna make this one a little bit taller. These chunky trees are just gonna stand out from the crowd a little bit more. 4K, maybe not much, but enough to rename 4 more items. Oh no. Is the stream just gonna be running back and forth from main base to build site to rename things? Is that the plan? I am going to actually leave the scaffolding on this. Also, look at this view, guys. I am in love with Distant Horizons and shaders right now. It is like the chef's kiss. It's great. I love it. Or carry an anvil. I could just carry an anvil. That is an option. Grind Weekend is where I have 2 streams for each weekend where the whole point is to grind, whether it's for trees, building, or whatever. Ooh, that could be cool. That's a good idea. I forgot to do a thing. Hi, Seza. We forgot to start the replay. That's very useful for streaming, is to have the replay actually going. So we actually know what we're doing. How are you doing, Seza? I hope the New Year's and Christmas holiday has been great for you. Water Ghost, and when I ask Emmy to rename an anvil to alligator... Oh! Nothing happened. What then? Yeah. I still have to run back if I have to rename an anvil to alligator. Oh, I need more dirt. Do I have any more dirt? Just hiding. Normally starts around 12 to 1. You're mean. Oh my goodness. I mean, I feel like when a streamer streams and they allow you to have some goofy things that you can do to distract the streamer. We have a lot of creeper problems, by the way, as you can tell by the mini holes. Everything's been good, busy, but good. That is fair. Holiday season, everybody looks forward to it, but it's always like one of the busiest seasons for most industries and just people's lives. Can I eat yet? No, I can't eat yet. I still can't eat. I do have to actually inevitably run back anyways, because I need dirt. I want to fill those holes so they're not just sitting there. Where is my... Where's my boat? Boat! I feel like bugging the streamer is like the best part of watching a streamer. I may have eaten so many nerds. Oh. There's a big part of me that wants to say that's cannibalism, but I know you mean the candy. I bet you've eaten so many nerds. I'm glad somebody enjoys nerds, because I do not like nerds, actually. It's not one of my favorite candies. Like, over half the bags. That's a stomach ache waiting to happen, Rift. That just sounds like a stomach ache. Full force stomach ache. I was here for dirt, right? Where's the dirt? Dirt. Oh. We are low on dirt. My busiest time of the year is Easter and Christmas. Yeah, that makes sense. Easter and Christmas makes sense for the baking biz. Oop, we're actually just gonna use the bed up here. See, that's the thing. Sweet tooth don't bother my stomach. Oh, I'm glad. I'm glad that you can eat as many sweets as you want without having a stomach ache. What flavor of nerds are we talking? Ooh, that is a good question. What flavor? Did you get any of the gummy clusters? I think that's the only... That's really the only nerds that I can stomach, and even then I can only really do like 1 or 2. All flavors, I believe. He has all of them. Even the rare ones. I don't know if there's rare ones, to be honest, but there's gotta be rare nerd flavors. Most candies have that flavor that they tried and didn't really go. Gummy, hard, and OG. Nice. See, the one thing that I want to have soon, like I haven't had in a while and it would kind of be fun to have again, is Pop Rocks. That was probably my, I didn't get it often, like candy, but it was probably one of my favorite ones as a kid. Nerd ropes also, or no? Ooh, yeah, nerd ropes. Did you get those as well? Okay, almost got it. Almost got these filled. Okay, there's one. Where was the other one? There. Am I just hallucinating? Was there only this one? I am hallucinating. There was just this one. Okay. So that one's taller. I'm okay with that height. We have that one over there that we also have to finish that we didn't finish from last episode either. Emmy's going crazy, aren't we all? Yeah, we all are going crazy. I was crazy, you're crazy, we're all crazy. We gotta be goofballs at some point. Oh, unfortunately no nerd ropes. That's sad. I don't know if he needs more candy to add to his candy haul though. What is y'all's favorite candy? Like if you had to pick one candy and that's the only candy that you could ever eat ever again, what candy would it be? I think if I was gonna do a candy that I could eat for the rest of my life but I wasn't allowed to have any other type of candy, I would probably pick Haribo Peaches. Especially if they're slightly stale, because they're chewier and they're nicer. Unless we count gum as candy, I really do like mint gum. It's probably my favorite type of gum. Never too much candy. Never too much candy, always need more. Ooh. Cherry ripe? Okay. I don't know what that candy is. Hang on. I'm Googling this real quick. What is cherry ripe? Ooh. Ooh, that looks like a good candy. I've never had it, and I don't know if I could ever have it. I'd have to look into it. But that looks good. Pot sticks. Pocky sticks. Because there is so much variety and flavor. Fair. Yeah, picking one that has a big variety of flavor is probably a good idea. There's more variety. You can still have all the, it'd still be the one type of candy, but it's multiple flavors and textures and all that stuff. So you get more variety. I think gum should be counted as a, like, candy. I kind of don't want it to, because then I'd only be able to have the peaches, and I couldn't have my gum. Because I quite like my mint gum. Also hard to get sick of, yeah. Like head sickness, what? What do you mean by head sickness? Like you're just sick of it because you've had it so much, or? What are these words? What are these words that are coming out of your fingertips? Sugar causes head milk sog. Okay? I can't really pick one candy because for me it's it kind of depends on the mood I'm in. Like sometimes I like chocolate, but then other times I like hard candy. That is fair. That is fair. I do really like chocolate. And now that you say that, I don't know. I might just go chocolate. Because there's so many chocolate things and things you can make with chocolate. Well, if you can't have chocolate, there's not much you can do with a Haribo peach. Other than eat it. That also gives into the thought, are you able to make more out of the candy that you can have, or are you only allowed to eat the candy in its raw form? Like, it as the candy itself, or do you have to, or can you make something else out of it? There's many ways to think about these. A lot of brain puzzles in this candy phenomenon. That's the reason I chose Pocky, because it has chocolate and non-chocolate, and you can combine it with all types of normal candy combos. Yeah, fair. The cherry and coconut covered in chocolate is an Australian candy by Cadbury. Okay. Tyrant, hello. Well, I guess it depends on the rules of the question. Are we talking candy, or are we talking all sweets? Yeah, I don't know. I was just asking a random question. Maybe... Oh, maybe all sweets. But then you also have the definition of, like, does the sweets entail anything that has sweetness? Because then you couldn't have, like, anything. Also, the Austrian chocolate with the 3 flavors / colors inside are so fire. Tim Tams? I have Australian. Oh, I have no idea what that is. Not a clue. But sounds good. Anything with chocolate, dude. I'm okay with anything with chocolate. Just as long as it's me safe, I'm good with any chocolate. How are you doing? How are you doing, Trent? How is life? How is day 3 of the new year? British snack, a Tim Tam? Nice. Hang on, I'll Google this one too, because I Googled the cherry ripe. So, let me see. Tim Tam. Oh, that looks good. So it's just like a chocolate wafer with frosting in the middle? That looks really good. I'm bugged. The Realm is having problems. Apparently, Azure Network Management Company, which Microsoft uses, is dropping people from Realms. Oh, that is really annoying. It's really annoying that it's only affecting you on the Realm. Because when we were playing the other night, it was only you that kept getting booted off. Tim's come in gluten-free too? That's cool. They would have to be, for me to be able to have Tim Tams, I would have to have it to be dairy-free too. And more than likely, they are not both gluten-free and dairy-free. Usually it's one or the other with a lot of products. It's either it's going to be dairy-free or it's just going to be the gluten-free. This is the corner, this is the corner, okay. Jammy Dodgers are good. Yeah, I've had... Oops, dog is barking. I have had a Jammy Dodger before. Those are really good. Give me 1 second. My dog is going to bark at the door until she's released. You want out? Okay. Dog has been released. She's gonna want back in the room here in a bit, though. Should start making a tally of how many times I have to let the dog out of the room. It would be interesting to see how often actually she wants out. If I had to pick a type of candy to have, it would probably have to be lemon heads. Ooh. Or like lifesaver mints. Kind of basic answer, but you can't really go wrong with the basics. Especially since lifesaver mints come in multiple different flavors. Yes, yeah. I would say, yeah, that's a pretty good safe answer for the candy question. It's cookies, biscuits filled and covered with chocolate to... Yeah, it's probably not dairy-free, yeah. I googled a picture of it and I'm like, that looks good. Probably not dairy-free. Oh, okay. It's not what I wanted to do. It's okay, though. I can just pillar this up. And then there we go. Back to safety. There's definitely there's probably ways to make it so it's like you'd have to make it at home though, I think. But there's probably ways to make it so it is dairy-free. But just making it at home. Which I think is the fun aspect of having food allergies, especially if you like to experiment in the kitchen or anyways. You get to experiment with a bunch of different like styles and ways to make it so it is you safe. Am I off by one on these? No, okay. Yeah, there we go. But if you don't like experimenting in the kitchen, it's kind of more of a necessity than a get to. It's a have to. Yeah, so we made the zombie farm yesterday. I just find it now how many zombies are just like lurking below me. Did they all just like despawn or something? No, they didn't. They just hid. But yeah, what I want to try to do this month is see if I can stream every day. See what happens. So I'm thinking like 12:30 to like 2:30, usual time for streaming. Because that hits both areas, so that the people outside of the US, it's not too late in the night or in the evening. Am I gonna run into that tree? I might. We're gonna have to chop down some trees too, because we're gonna run out of wood pretty quick. Downside about doing custom trees is they take a lot of wood. That's another thing that we need to actually think about making is a tree farm. Because that could be really useful, because I'm probably going to... It'd be really useful, especially later down the line, if I'm going to make more than just these trees. I'm planning on putting more custom trees in the world as we go. So it'd be good to have. So tree farm would be good, and if we did a tree farm, we also have to do like a moss farm or a bone meal farm of some sort, so that we can have infinite bone meal. After a point, does a moss farm become self-sufficient on bone meal, or do you have to keep restocking it? I think it might depend on how big of a operation you're trying to do. More than likely. So I gotta do that as well. I need a mud farm as there's a lot of as wells here. I also need a mud farm because one of the decorative pieces to the big trees is the mud mud walls that I have down there. Because it just adds a little bit more to the builds themselves. Oh, dog wants back in. Poppers! Yeah, me standing up, I accidentally unplugged my whole sound system setup. Standing up. So, it's fixed now. I can hear things. You can hear me. It's good deal. Remember, kids, be careful how you stand. You might unplug your entire sound setup. The skills. What I'm probably gonna do, I want to add this a little bit more height, and then we can taper in one more time. Just like here, because then it's aligned with that down there. This is gonna be a massive tree. Oh. That is not where I needed to put those. There you go. Cool. Oop. I just wanted to go up. This is gonna stay in here just because once we get the actual stumps down, having the scaffolding in the middle will help us get up to this part, which is gonna have the trees and the leaves coming off of it. So, I need to do secondary branches on the smaller ones as well, other than just the top canopy. Whoop. That was way too close for comfort. We about just splatted on the ground. This cough is gonna drive me up a wall still. Okay. Bonk, bonk. I'm trimming the edges under here so that we can have some of the wood back so we can extend our project longer. So we don't have to destroy too many trees. I am realizing how much more wood it takes to build a tree than it does to chop down an entire forest. So we will definitely need that tree farm by the end of this. Because I think it takes... I don't even know how many trees it takes to get one tree. Probably a few. Especially the big ones like this one. This is probably quite a few of the big jungle trees. Just for this one tree. Trying to see if there's any more. Okay. I do need to get more torches as well so that we can light up the inside of the tree trunks. So we don't have any mobs spawning in them. Oh, there's an invisible spider. Oh, and a lot of zombies. Do I have anything in here? Not really. Apparently they killed a wandering trader. Quite a few from the looks of it. Or that could just be the other llama. Yo. Okay. I'm gonna grab some more torches so that we can light up the inside of the trees. And then... yeah. Then I think we're gonna grab some of the... because this will actually give us more wood back. If we get some of the mud walls, we can start texturing the side of the trees. And it'll give us some more wood so that we can build more trees. And then at some point today, I have to look up how to actually build a mud farm. Also, can you convert, what is it, coarse dirt into mud? It's the next question. Is that a possibility? This is like electro music, but also like EDM at the same time. I mean, okay, technically electric swing is a aspect of EDM, electric dance music. Electric swing is a aspect of it. That is not where I wanted to put those. Okay, where's the mud? We have quite a bit of mud left, which is good. And then we were wanting light. Okay, we're gonna have to make some light. Did I move all of the sticks that I had? No, I didn't. Okay. Convert these to stone walls. Throw the excess back here. We could also, if we don't want to make an actual mud farm, we could just go to the mangrove area and deal with getting mud that way. But the mangrove area, oop, that's the wrong button. I still have the schematics. Mangrove is all the way down here, which is a good while of a trip. And I don't think there's anywhere closer. So we could do this. Could do that, or we could just build the farm. Which I think the farm is going to be the more lucrative in the long run thing to do. Hi, Chippy. That's jarring hearing you say mangrove. Makes sense, just not often heard in my brain. Wait, how is it? Is it not pronounced mangrove? How is it supposed to be pronounced? Mangrove? See, but it's so much easier to say mangrove. I will try to pronounce it properly. Mangrove. Mangrave, oh no. Okay. She do want to get the excess wood that's on these ones, because I can. And then we can start decorating the outside. We're going farming for mangroves today on stream chat. Yeah, exactly. 100%. Mangrove. It's a grove of men. I don't know. Let's just try these. I'm trying to keep the waste of the jungle wood to a minimum. So we're gonna use every single drop that we can get our hands on. Oh my. No need to farm, I already harvest their souls. Oh goodness. Chip, when did you start harvesting so many souls? Is this a lucrative business? Do you actually make money on this? Is there a hole in this one already? There is, it's just on the other side. Okay. We'll put that back then. There's quite a few that I need to actually go in and make sure that there's lighting in. Have I only done 2 of the big trees? Oh no, this guy's... This guy's not lit up. Okay. Does that go all the way up to the top? We're gonna have to make more scaffolding as well. Does this go all the way? Okay, it does. That's gonna make it much easier. I mean, made contracts with them to give them better freedom. Mm-hmm. Yeah, contracting people's souls out. Sounds such like an even trade there. Mm-hmm. Another thing I also have been noticing, because we're putting trees in, the forest is really dark. So we're going to have to get moss carpet and do the moss carpet light trick, where you have a torch or some sort of light source underneath the moss carpet so it blends into the scenery, but it still adds the needed light. Meaning we really do need to make a moss farm, because we're gonna need a lot of moss out of that. So what do you need for a whole moss farm? So I've made one before, I just haven't looked at the schematic or how it works in a while. I was told that there is a way to look at the schematic, like you can load in schematics to build farms through Lightmatica, so I need to look at that at some point. Soul contract is not... Ah! Seza! Thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Now you get a little jar of mayo to, to dip your dino nuggets in. I hope you enjoy your mayo dino nugget dipping sauce. Soul contract magic is not to be trifled with. It makes a whole... It takes a while to master soul magic. I just happened to be good at it, so I assist unfortunate souls. Moss, lava, water, pistons, unmovable blocks, hoppers, composters, chests, all the basic redstone bits, and dispensers, and extensive amount of bone meal. Gotcha. I will remember that. Nom nom nom, mayo dipping sauce. Okay, let's sleep. Okay. I'll keep that in mind. I want to get some leaves in first though, because I feel bad that these poor trees are just sitting here without leaves. So, let's get the actual branches, bits, and bobs on these trees. The most important part will, your hoppers be, to be honest. Okay, hoppers are the most important. Gotcha. That makes sense, because you want to be able to have everything siphon where it needs to go. So that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, as I said, I have done one before. Should we try using Ghastly? Should we try putting him to work? Because he's just been lurking over there. I think we're gonna get Ghastly, because I want to get down to a different level of the tree to actually start making the branches up. So now that we just went all the way up, let's go all the way down. Grab Ghastly. And I don't have a snowball. So we're gonna have to hope for the best. Pick up the lead that I dropped. There we go. Slowly get him up here. You will have to have a large copper chain for certifications. Okay. Or do some funny water manipulation. Ah. Got it. I love how I said I wanted to get in a different spot and then I forgot to. I need more than just one lead in my inventory. I'm trying to remember how exactly... I think last time I just had the water scoot it into the proper spot. Do you think Ghastly will be nice and just stick around and I don't have to use the lead? We'll see. We might regret letting him have free reign right now, but... He looks like he's chilling. I don't think we have to worry about Ghastly running away. I was wrong. Ghastly does not stay in spot. Ghastly, buddy, you gotta stay where I tell you to stay. It's safe. He's laughing at me. I can hear it. Yeah, I think last time I just had the water push the moss stuff into hoppers, and then it just do it that way. something that I want to do. Indoor trees need bigger branches. Like, there's gonna be more branches on the downside bit of it. And it's not 100% like Andor trees. It's more like my interpretation of Andor trees. Gotta be big enough to support villages under. Remember? Yes. Yeah, no. But they have it more. So I have this. That's just for the top canopy right now. So it's, from my understanding in the pictures and the references that I looked at, it's not super that the branches themselves are supporting, but that they have it kind of like a normal tree house where you've got supports in the trees. Ah. There you go. Ah! Yeah, but I do need to add some more separate limbs underneath the big canopies. Where's our little gas buddy? Nope. Oh, yes. Okay. For a second there, I thought I was not gonna catch him. So if I add a little bit more. So having it narrow a little bit at the tippy top. Because I kind of want it all to be level at the top bit for the most part. Because I don't mind the canopies on the smaller ones that I've done, but for these bigger ones, I want it to be wider so it matches the trunk of the tree, the roots bits. There you go. And then I went in one, just going up, but not completely straight up. Gasly, come here, bud. No. Can you please come back this way? There we go. I'm getting really good at jumping to him on this. Okay, now I just want to get some more texturing in by adding that. I'll do the trunk of it more. There. Let's get these out of the way. I'm trying to also get better at using ghasts in this. Because I think they are a very useful tool. It's just very particular on how you're going to be using them. Is what makes it useful. Oop, that is not what I wanted to place there. Okay, oh. Actually, while I'm here also, I'll put in some of the extra little branches I want to add to the sides of the smaller trees. Because right now it's too stick-like. So I want to add some more supports. Some more trees. Some more limbs towards the bottom. Oh, what am I getting caught on? Okay. There, and then adding these little bitty... Yeah, we're gonna cover these with leaves. And it's just gonna be extra little branches on the side. It'll definitely fill out the space a little bit more, make it more foresty. We're gonna have to stay in the air though, because I don't wanna try landing right now. So we can do, because I still have quite a bit of wood left. We can start working on the top branch. Actually, I want to add a thick branch coming out from here, so that one doesn't look so out of place. Oh, that is not. I forgot that shift does not make the gas go down, it just makes you unmount. There you go. Looks better. I want to add that. Ow. Looks goofy, I think. I think it will look less goofy once we put leaves on it. Looks pretty good though. That honestly did not jump scare me. I think it would have if I was on the ground. But it's sounding like it exploded when I was in the air. Good try. I applaud the valiant effort to jump scare me, Chip. Valiant effort. Valiant effort. How much of a horde of zombies do we have hiding underneath us as they're flying around? That'd be interesting to figure out. Ah. Happy guest. Oop. Trying to get it around the trees that have already been made. Oh goodness, we're almost already out of all the brick walls. Okay. Oop, shift does not make the gas go down. Noted for the 5th time. Loop around to this other side. I like the idea that some of these have branched off up by themselves. Ah! These things are cumbersome. There you go. Right. There we go. Second tree top. Big tree top done. Let's add some of the little branches. Because these are bigger, I kind of want to do a bit of thickness. That. Have the thinner, smaller branches be still pretty thick before. There you go. There you go. If I'm not careful, I'm gonna start having phantoms if I don't sleep soon. Let's add here. There you go. Alright, those are looking good. Let's do this one over here. The tip top of this one. And then I need to do that guy over there. Because that guy's been not touched in a week or so. So we're going to have some interweaving of branches, I think, here. Go. There. Oh. Oh. Not quite what I wanted to do there. I think that's like the 25th death. So let's see, I do actually want to know off the top of my head how many deaths that was. Player kills, player death. 24, okay. I thought I died more often than that. Apparently not that often. Okay, where's my scaffolding so I can like scaffold up even just a tiniest bit to get the stuff back? Okay. Is that everything? Did we miss something? Okay, cool. That was all of the splatterings. Where's Ghastly? Hear him? Oh, he's way up there. We're gonna have to get a snowball. Or actually, we might be able... Where's the entrance? There we go. And this is why I put the scaffolding in. Because I knew I was probably gonna die and need to be able to get back up to the Y level that we left Ghastly at. Hi, bud. We are gonna have to grab our leaves soon because we're almost done with the treetop bits. So then we can start adding the leaves. So they're not just sitting here vacant of life. There you go. I wonder if I can attach or like open up the chests of leaves without getting off the happy guest. I think you can somewhat. Or not. He's running away. Oh no. Throw all that in there. Oh, bud, why did you have to go up in elevation just as I was trying to get onto you? There we go. Almost got the ring, and then I can get off the happy guest. Let's get this ring done, because then I can fill in other things. Because I can only go so far on the happy guest while trying to do the leave bit. He helps me get up here. That's about it. Gets the ring on, so I can have a place to stand. Yeah, I wondered how long you were gonna float there, Mr. Ghastly. What I kind of want to do with this higher layer is do a longer one. Hi, Lynx. How is your day going? Hope it's going well for you. I want to make this top bit to be a little wider. So we have this like tiny ring, and then this upper ring here is going to extend a little bit out more than the lower ring. We'll see how it looks. Hello, hello, hello. Obi-Wan Kenobi. I don't know how much my sound alerts and effects and things that I have show off that I'm a nerd, but when it's Obi-Wan Kenobi saying hello there, I think it just shows even more of the nerdiness. I think that's like one of the best prequel sound bits is the, well, that or I Have the High Ground. Those are both good sound bites from the prequels. But I hope you're doing well, Lynx. I hope the day is going well for you. We're 3 days into the new year. Wilhelm Scream? Yeah, the Wilhelm Scream is also great. I still find it funny that, yeah, the Wilhelm Scream. Classic. Redeemed hydrate. Ooh, that's good. Good idea. I don't think I've had a single sip of water in the whole hour and nearly 20 minutes. So I appreciate the hydrate. I am not... The whole reason I have the hydrate thing is, and I think this is a normal problem because a lot of people have this. When I'm streaming, I forget to drink water. I will be like... I have done a whole 8-hour streams without drinking any water. And, it was not the greatest time. I find it interesting how many Star Wars fans don't know about the Wilhelm Scream still. Yeah, I don't know. I know about the Wilhelm Scream. Mostly because I remember trying to make the characters in this Star Wars. No, yes, I'm still watching this. Hello? My music just switched playlists. And it was saying, are you still listening? Yes, I am still listening, YouTube. When did you start acting like Netflix? Are you still watching? Yes, I'm still watching. I was binge watching that. Hang on, guys. The dog needs out of the room. This is round 3 of letting the dog out of the room. Ouch. It's okay. It gives me a second to stand up and stretch my legs, so we're not sitting for hours without moving. I just learned about it though. YouTube's videos in my recommendation. Just learned about the Wilhelm Scream. You didn't know? Wait, you didn't know about the Wilhelm Scream until recently? I think that's like a thing I remember constantly. It's the Wilhelm Scream. Oh, okay. I have known about it for a while, but my dad is also a big Star Wars fan, so that's probably why I kind of grew up on Star Wars. No, I've known since like 2010. Okay. Okay, I was concerned. I was like, wait a minute. I could have sworn you were one to know this information longer. The U was for it being through YouTube. Okay. Gotcha, gotcha. These trees are gonna look a little bit different than the smaller versions, and I'm kind of hyped to see how it turns out. I have rough ideas of how things are gonna end up looking, but when it's organics, I have a design that I go off of that I've made in my creative world. But when it's organics and trees, I kind of just go, okay, well, this is the rough how to do it. Then we just do it from feel from that point forward. I don't know if it's a great idea, but it's been working for me. So as long as it works, I'm good with it. If I'm not mistaken, though, isn't the Wilhelm scream in the Lego Star Wars movies? Or not movies, but the Lego Star Wars games? Because I feel like I remember trying to make characters do the Wilhelm scream. Like one of the mobs, like, or one of the characters would make it if you dropped them into the void. Or maybe all of them did? I honestly don't know off the top of my head. I need to get down to the lower layer. Yes, all of them at least once. Yeah. Okay. That's what I figured. That's what I was pretty sure that's how that worked, but I'm never 100% sure on stuff like that. I remember on the Star Wars 3DS game, or not 3DS, but the DS, you could, I think it was either that or Spyro, and I can't remember if it was Star Wars or Spyro, but there was a way to make it sound like when you killed something, it sounded like a sheep. It was like a cheat, one of the cheat things. You can make it sound like a sheep. Ooh. Although until the Clone Wars, it was the main scream for death. Okay. So it was the usual death sound. In the games or in the movies? Sounds like a Spyro thing because Skylanders used sheeps a lot. Yeah. Games, okay. Like, I'm pretty sure it's not the main Star Wars death sound for the movies. Because you hear a lot of different noises for death in the movies. Yeah, I need to continue my watch through. I've kind of gone lax on watching. I watched like a bunch of Andor on Christmas, and I need to get back to it. Continue watching more. But right now, with the goal of trying to stream every day in January, I'm not gonna have a lot of time to watch shows. So I have to figure out in how gotta prioritize the time, right? If I'm gonna be watching the Star Wars some more. I'm gonna just bonk this out of the way real quick. Yeah, the Clone Wars was when they began using more diverse sounds, aka actually yelling, normal screaming instead of just the Wilhelm scream. Fair enough. Okay. This is a way bigger treetop than a lot of the other ones. This will also be a nicer one, I think, to look at from the bottom, because there's going to be more layers to it. It's not just going to be a flat top. Because, let me free cam real quick. Because these ones are all, like, for the most part, super flat on the bottom. Which is kind of why I wanted to try to do something a little bit different with these trees. I wanted to be able to have less of a flat bottom to the trees. Because the likelihood of me seeing it from the bottom is more than me viewing it from the top. So being able to do it this way works a lot nicer. Clone Wars was also right before Lego Batman 2, which was the first game to actually use actual VA dialogue instead of the grunts. See, I miss the Star Wars. I miss the time frame when Lego games were just the grunts and groans because it was funny. It felt like you were watching an old style cartoons, because like you never really heard like speaking in like the old Tom and Jerry's until a certain point. So it's kind of like nostalgic to play the Lego games where they don't have like speaking or dialogue. Mr. Bean? I don't get it. Was that something I was supposed to get? The Mr. Bean text? Hang on. Dog wants back in. Come on. What are you doing, Mutt? Huh? Do you want me just to leave it cracked for you? Would you rather me leave the door cracked? Reference that show also did not use dialogue and more visual. Okay. Yeah, I've never watched Mr. Bean. This is not a show I've seen. Makes sense, okay. I do think it's interesting what shows and stuff I have seen and what I haven't. Like, I've seen a lot, I would say, but it also fully depends on what was going on in my life during the time that it was popular or was out, if it was like a movie and it was in theaters. But I honestly think that's probably normal for most people. No one has the perfect knowledge or knows everything, so there's always gaps in knowledge and stuff. I think this is also, if it has the open spaces. Oh. I was afraid that I was gonna fall all the way down to the bottom again. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna munch on the carrots. Okay, how does this look? It looks nicer, I think. I do want to do more of a layer. I believe it's also being homeschooled because it's a show that Americans from... Ah, Elkhorn, hi! I appreciate the raid. How was the extra life? Extra life for extra. Was it extra life for extra? Wait, bruh. What was the phrasing? Hi guys, welcome in. The herd is the word. Nice. Last life for extra life. Yes, that. Thank you, Kel. I appreciate it. I was having the hardest time. I kept going extra life for extra life. I'm like, that's just saying extra life twice. That's the name of the town near me. Oh, Elkhorn? Interesting. Welcome in, welcome in. How was it? Did you raise money? Ooh, went well. Raised 60 bucks on my channel, and the event is over 1,200. That is phenomenal. That is phenomenal. I need to get on this hype train of doing the hype train extra life stuff, because you're not the first person I've met who's done the extra life, and that sounds like a blast. I need to do that at some time. 4 more weeks, you got this. What's the goal for the extra life charity event? What's the overall goal? Yeah, Emmy is having FOMO. I did the Feeding America stream in November, and I was actually talking about this when I was doing the charity stream for that. I want to do an extra life charity stream at some point, because I know it's a great charity. I very much like supporting it. No. I think 14,000 between both lobbies. There's a separate Sunday session too. Ooh, nice. I believe in you guys. I believe in you. Thank you, Walnut, for the whimsical walnut for the follow. By the way, did not get to say that. Thank you. Where did I die? Oh, I died over here. This is I am a professional. What do you mean? I'm a great professional. I never die in Minecraft. This is a lie. You guys just saw a very orchestrated fib. I don't know. This was great editing skills. I edited that fall, so you guys think I'm human or something. Okay, was that all that I had in my inventory? Was I missing anything? She's just testing gravity. Yes, I gotta make sure that that gravity's still on, you know? You gotta check it. Okay, I'm using free cam to see if I've missed anything else. Oh, you know, that was actually super quick to grab everything. Good news, it still works. If gravity didn't work, we'd all be in massive trouble. Like, flinging off the planet. And then because space is a void, you would be flung into space at the speed of which the Earth spins, which is a whole lot and very fast. So that would be a very fun experiment. Fun little thought experiment. Second death of the stream, at least. Yeah, it's fine. Just yeet. Gravity turn off. Yeet. Just instantly gone. I think yeah, I already read that. Oh, I'm still picking up stuff, so that means stuff has been flung even more. Where is my ghast? Actually, no, wait, I don't need my ghast. We have scaffolding in the middle of the trees. Just for this moment right here. Look for pro stream stuff, fair enough. Drink all the waters, walk the doggo, eat the foods, do all the things that you need to do after stream. It's highly recommended. We want all of our streamers to be in tip-top shape after stream, so that you gotta do all the post-streams things. That goes for you who are watching as well. I don't know how long Elkhorn was live for, but if you guys need to step away, take a break, go for it. We want everybody to be healthy and at their best. Shifting! Rift! You banned shifting? So, I think Rift has a death wish for me. You're welcome. Uh-huh. Very, very nice of you, Rift. I very much appreciate this gift. Thank you. That is evil. It is evil. I know I'm the one who added that as an option that you can ban in-game actions, but I didn't expect him to use it as often as he does. It's so hard. My finger automatically goes to shift whenever I'm in a precarious situation. Cal, thank you for the follow. I very much appreciate it. Now you get Dino Nuggets. You get you get Dino Nuggets to eat and share amongst the chat and yourself. all the Dino Nuggets. We have I'm loving the Dino Nugget thing so much because everybody likes the Dino Nuggets. I have not met a person who doesn't like the Dino Nuggets. If you're that person, nice to meet you. I've now met somebody who doesn't like the Dino Nuggets. But I have yet to meet somebody who doesn't like the Dino Nuggets. We also have dipping sauces. We have dipping sauces for the Dino Nuggets as the sub badges. So I'm like, it's so much fun. I need to actually add some more because I'm realizing we need to add more. We've been on Twitch for 6 years. You can get sub badges up to 6 years, and I haven't made a sub badge in over a year. So we need to do some new dipping sauces. So if you have a dipping sauce that you would love to have as a sub emote for amount of time being on this lovely place, then give ideas, because I need all the ideas. I've never had them IRL, but always wanted to try. I can't eat them, but I love the idea of them. So we have it as the sub emote. Or the bra words. Mayo. Yes, mayo. Mayo is actually the first one. Mayo is first month, like your new sub is a mayo. It's great. You can just get this little jar of mayo as the sub emote. It's great. Also, hi Walnut. Nice to see you in chat. I appreciate you lurking. But Emmy, am I wrong in saying that banning things doesn't bring content when I can keep you from being productive? I stream so I can be productive. I mean, you realize going down scaffolding physically shows... No! It does, you're right. I just messed up the band shifting. So now we have 3 + 5 = 8, so we have to go until it says 8 minutes. You know, it's fine. I'm great. My brain is fine. I don't know how we're gonna get to the... I don't know how we're gonna get up there. Hang on. Where's the entrance? Where do I have the entrance to this one? Right here? Okay. Emmy is great. I am great. I'm doing great. My brain is great. Everything's great. Nothing's failing. Everything's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry, guys. Water bucket clutch? I could do water bucket clutch, but I don't have a water bucket. So we have problems. Unless I can get on to Ghastly, we have problems. Ha! Did it! Rift equals procrastination in physical form. Exactly! Rift does. 100%. Yeah, gas clutch. I'm getting really good at catching the ghast as I'm going. It's slowly getting better. Yeah, so we're just stuck on the ghast for the next 4 minutes. It's fine. It's fine. He needs some love, you know? I haven't rode him in a while. So, it's fine. Better than stuck in the tree forever. Exactly. Cal knows what's up. Can I speak? Words are hard, guys. Cal knows what's up. It's good. They get me. They get it. Okay. I do actually, hang on. I do want to see how this. I think this tree looks really cool. We could actually have a hiding spot up in this bit tree. Comparatively. Though I do need to do some of the little leaves underneath. Words are, in fact, hard. Indeed. Have you ever accidentally run into a word? Those things are hard. Okay, I'm gonna show off something that I love, and you guys have been able to see it this whole entire stream, but I want to say how much I love Distant Horizons with shaders. Like, it just brings the world into more, like, unified beauty, and I love it. Okay, back to tree. back from saying how much I love this stupid game and things and stuff. Okay, my nerd out is done. Well, I need to head off. I've been up all night monitoring for Elkhorn and one other last lifer, and I have now running on fumes, so I am in desperate need of sleep. Have a good one. Rest well. Sleep up. Hopefully you have energy tomorrow to do all the things that you need to do. Have a great one. Ouch! Tree limbs. Hi, Lyrid. Welcome in. Welcome in. I appreciate you popping in to say hi. To say goodnight to Kel. I trust Kel did a great job monitoring. So I do think they deserve a good night's sleeps. Good night sleeps is always good. Especially after you've had a long day. It's just so nice and rewarding. That mentioned, Kel always does a great job. Well, I am glad. I'm glad they always do a good job. Music brings you joy. Are you having fun that I am playing the playlist that you suggested, or the music type that you suggested yesterday for stream, and I still have it going? Because I really do enjoy having... I do like the electric swing. It's so chill, but it's not as, like... I don't know. Lo-fi makes me sleepy. So having the electric swing just keeps it's upbeat and, like, good background noise without it being too invasive in my brain and thinking. Even though after a while of streaming, my brain is already flubbubbed anyways. Streamer brain is legit a thing for me. I have mod sword in several stream channels. I'm a pro at it now. Well, good job. That's good. My brain is failing at words. I think am I mod on multiple servers? I have a few people that I'm modded for. But usually I'm not actually there when they're streaming because they end up streaming when I'm not awake. They do great. They're doing great. But that shows that you're an honest, trustworthy person in the Twitch community area. Yes, on that note, good night. Sleep well. But when you're a mod on multiple places, it brings... I don't know, if you're a mod on somebody else's channel, I tend to be even, like, I don't know, instantly my brain goes, oh yeah, you're good. You're a mod on this other channel that I watch and I know is a good community. It just instant trust kind of vibe. Oh, can I please? Can I get off this guy yet? I can! We can shift! We can shift again! Freedom! Freedom from the ghast! Okay, good. Now we can actually work on the tree more than just standing in one spot. Hey kitten, welcome back. How are you doing? How are you doing? I am doing good. I am doing good. How is day 3 of the new year treating you? I hope it's treating you well. I hope the sleep between day 1 and day 2 is good, restful, and reviving. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. It's a very good thing to hear. Right now we're working on building the custom trees for the Star Wars Endor Island bit. We've gotten 3 trees built, but now we're just putting the leaves on it, so it looks super cool, super fancy. I want to get at least this tree done. Yes, I'm very proud of the trees. I've been, I don't know. They're slowly getting perfected as we work on them. Just because of practice and all that fun stuff. I've kind of gotten addicted to building custom trees, though. So I don't know. Maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. Custom trees and mountains are probably 2 of my favorite things currently to build. Though right now I'm holding myself back from building a custom mountain on this world. Because I feel like we're way too early game to try building custom mountains. Now, giant custom trees, we can do that. That's not as hard. Or not as many resources. I say that, but we do need to destroy more of the actual rainforest in this area. Like, we need to remove all this bit. And all this island as well, because we're converting this whole entire island into these tree types that we're building right now. Which I thought was going to be, like, we're going to have enough trees for that from the forest itself. I'm realizing that the amount of trees that I've built thus far have been all the trees in this area. So we misjudged. But that's fine. We'll just, we'll make a, what is it called? A tree farm at some point. It's a goal. And it shouldn't take too long, because my plan is for all of January is to try to stream every day. Obviously, I'll give allowances if I'm not feeling well, but we'll be trying to stream every day this month. There might be more often than not, like Sundays probably won't be. I'll try to stream on Sundays, but usually I'm super busy on Sundays, so we'll see. It might be a later stream. If anything, daily stream, zippy! Yeah, so if you need chill background noise, we'll have the chill music going, and we'll be doing all that for all of all of January. I also love the idea of being able to go, how's day da-da-da-da-da of the new year going? At some point. I don't know if we'll drop that at any point, but it's funny. Right now it's easy to do the math of how many days it's been in the new year. But once we get later in the year, it's going to be so much harder. Okay, the dog opened the door and it's full wide open. Give me 1 second. To close it. Wee-ah! My chair rolls so easily. I just got yeeted across the room a little bit by sliding in my chair. Okay, I kind of want to make another loop around like this. We're gonna have some touching of the leaves between the trees. That is fun. Ghastly's just stuck in the... Okay, there you go. You got this, buddy. I believe in your ability to figure out what direction you're trying to go. Ghastly is my gas, by the way. He's, lurking over there. He's just a happy little dude. He's not little anymore. He's grown up so fast. But he's a happy little dude. I thought about naming him Little Dude, but we went with Ghastly instead because, I don't know. I like Ghastly more a little bit. Oh, we're gonna run out of leaves here quickly. So, it's okay. We have plenty more where this comes from, but we're still running low. I don't know how this one is gonna look as well as that one, because this has a little bit more, there's more levels to this one. We'll see. Just get the edges rounded and set up. Hang on, if that's gonna be wonky like that, we'll just do that. Set up a little bit. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need a moss farm though, because with all of the trees above this, it makes it perfect breeding ground for mobs and stuff to spawn below us. And I don't like the idea of just having the torch spam everywhere. So we're gonna have to do a moss farm. I think if we stream tomorrow, we'll do the moss farm. It also gives me time to research how to actually build the moss farm. So we'll do that. It also gives me time to do the clip bit to say that we're building a moss farm. Because I am still trying to make these into videos if I can. Usually when I do a bunch of streams, I'll forget to do the actual recording bits. And I don't want to do that because I really want to keep up on all of the fun, goofy stuff that happens on here. Yeah, I do. Over on my YouTube, which I think if you do... I don't know if I have a command. I know that sometimes Nightbot will come in here and say, oh, the Mythically Emmy YouTube channel. So yeah, I make YouTube videos over on the YouTubes. Just under Mythically Emmy, it's the normal. I do have a second channel, which would be all the VODs and stuff. So we do all that stuff. We do all the content stuff and things. But yeah, I don't wanna get too ahead of myself on the stream bits. Because I enjoy both aspects, like, fully. I enjoy the editing, I enjoy the recording, I enjoy the streaming. It just, like, streaming tends to be, like, the one that I enjoy the most, just because I can chit-chat with people, like, in real time. And it's like, instant gratification. Oh. Gasly! 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 No, 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 come back here, young man. Come back here. Thank you. See, guys, if you just yell at your mobs, they'll come back to you. Don't yell at your mobs, though. They don't like that. Do I have a bed? I don't have a bed over here. Why do I just need to start making a bed that's in my inventory so I don't have to worry about mobs. Because look at all the skellies right next to my bed. I yell at my inner voices? Oh, no. So how do the inner voices enjoy being yelled at? I wish I had a bed nearby. I still have a lead. Oh, goodness. I could just lead Ghastly. If I go like this, put a lead on him, put it on there, I can then jump over here. Run down this. He's gonna chill out with that. And there's a zombie. Hello, zombie. I don't really want to deal with you right now. They deal with it by existing. Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay, where's my boat? That's the greatest question. Where's the boat? Hello, boat. Thank you. Thank you for staying exactly where I put it, unlike Ghastly. Did I put the bed back in this house? That's a great question. We can also grab the leaves that we have in the temple over here in a second and bring those over. Yeah, but I need to look up, either I need to download some schematics for farms, or I just need to look up the tutorials, watch through those. I might just do the tutorials, though, because if I do just the schematic, I'm not going to learn how exactly the farms legitimately work. While if I look up the video and, like, fiddle around with how they work, then I get to learn, actually, how they function. Oh, we're grabbing leaves. As I said, we have a lot of leaves. Then we have, oh, that's still jungle leaves. We have a lot of leaves. We have more leaves than we have wood. This is why we also need to do a tree farm. So what I might do, it's like 3 different farms I need to do. I need to do a mud farm. I need to do a tree farm. I need to do a moss farm. And I need to do a bee farm. Or at least just get bees. Something along the lines of that. We gotta do something with all the things. Kinda looks spacey, the tree does, from up here. This is looking really cool, though. I do really like our burnt out forest biome right in front of the normal forest. It's so cool. Just adds some lore and texture to the world, and I love it. It was funny how, oh goodness, where's the entrance? Run all the way around it, and it's just like right here. I do find it funny how we did the burnt out forest bit, and you only get to see it in the video. You don't actually like see it being created. Unless, like, I think at the very end I had the time lapses of it in there. But for the most part, you just see, oh, this area's been burnt out. And the lore behind it, but that's about it. Nothing more than that. At me, yes. Yes, Rift. I did it. What did you do? What did you do? What did you do? You saying I did it is either a good thing or a bad. I won. What did you win? What did you win, boy? What did you win? I finished my first decked out. Ready for world download single player. Ooh. That is awesome, dude. Perhaps I could do a run through of it at some point. Run through of game. Because the last game you played was good. It was really annoying how you hid things, but it was fun to play. It's still a bit incomplete from my final design, but it's good enough. Okay. You're like, I'm done. I just wanna show this off. I just wanna show it off now. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, but if and when it's ready to play, I would love to do a run of it. Cause I did enjoy the last run of game thing. I want to get working on my next one already. The one you've been watching me build since we've met. Okay, so that one's not complete, but the other one that you did pull up that one at one point and show that one. That one looks cool too, though. Like both are cool. The one that you've been working on since we've met is massive. I feel like that's still got a couple years under its belt, probably. Before it's truly finished. I honestly don't know how Tango pulls out, like, his big builds so quickly. Or his big games. I guess dedication and the amount of time that he plays on Hermitcraft. That's probably where that's coming from. More than likely. Okay, I want to cap this off real quick. And then I have not eaten much food today, so we're gonna cap this off and then I'm gonna get some food. No, because this one I have more experience under my belt. The first decked out was me learning redstone from the ground up on top of all the less Minecraft stuff and more game design stuff. Okay, fair enough. I need to learn how to use command blocks. That's something I need to learn for a project that I'm working on. Which, honestly, I could show that off on stream at some point. Because that's a fun project. Rift, you've actually seen the project. But I need to figure out how to do command blocks, because the initial way that I was planning on doing this project, it kind of needs the command blocks to make it function. At least if I want it to be super cool. I would say be careful not to dive too deep into command blocks because they are a bit wonky in terms of code, depending on what you're doing. So what I'm thinking all I need to learn for command blocks is how to copy paste, like put into sequence a build, like, and have it copy paste in a certain sequence. If not, there's definitely ways I can do it without command blocks. It's just a little janky, and it won't be something that would be cool, like I could press a button and you could see in the Minecraft game. But it would be something that, like, I could make a video out of it. But it's a little jank. That should be fine, but it'll still be a bit buggy. Yeah, I know that it tends to be a high processing kind of thing if you're using command blocks. I'm gonna put these. Cap this off a little bit more. Yeah, I was trying to mess around with it the other day on how to do it. I could just do it the long and... I think both ways that I'm thinking about doing this is a long and complicated way. What I'm trying to do is do kind of animation in Minecraft with Minecraft blocks. So it's a longer project, and I hope to make it work the way I want to make it work. But I would have to see how it actually turns out, first of all. Okay, I am starting to get hungry. So, let's see who and what amazing human being we can raid out to. Let's see. Who do we have that we can raid to today? What phenomenal human being do we have? Let's see. Oh, you know, Anathra is live. Let's raid Anathra. He's working on Bammer Growth on Skyblock Kingdoms. He is an awesome streamer. I love to watch his things. So let's go give a warm hello to our friend Anathra, and let's see what he's up to on the Skyblock Kingdoms server. Let's do Emmy raid. Emmy raid as our raid message. Just a little simple something. So let's go say hello to our friend and see what he's up to once I actually have the button to press. Okie dokie. Bye, kitten. Bye, Rift. I hope you all have a great and wonderful rest of your Saturday and into Sunday. And I'll see you again soon.